I'm not a comic guru by any means, but if you're here, then you're probably just as excited about Black Panther as I am. I've done some research so that you don't have to. Without further ado, here's what you should know as you go see Black Panther. Black Panther was created by comic book writers Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. The character was introduced in July of 1966, before the inception of the Black Panther Party in October of that same year. He went by the name T'Challa, as he was introduced as a guest of the Fantastic Four. His character commanded the attention of the audience and the respect of his peers. But who is he? Black Panther is a mantle held by the ruler of the fantasy nation of Wakanda, an extremely advanced civilization hidden away in Africa. The title of the Black Panther is passed down from generation to generation. In addition to being king and protector of his people, Black Panther is also a member of the Avengers, the Earth's mightiest heroes. As if that weren't enough, he's also a diplomat for Wakanda, lover of Storm from the X-Men, a formidably tactical and skilled warrior, a physicist with a doctorate, and certified genius as he's one of the top 10 smartest people on the planet. And we haven't even scratched the surface of what makes him superhuman. So it begs the question, what are his powers? One of the things that makes Black Panther particularly interesting is that he's not necessarily born with abnormal abilities. Yet, he's able to hold his own as a more than worthy opponent to some of the best fighters to appear in Marvel Comics. How? In addition to the superior intelligence that T'Challa has developed, his skills transition into the realm of super as he draws his power from his people. It is with his fellow Wakandans that he gained his mastery in combat and enhancements to his already top-notch mental and physical prowess, courtesy of a rare heart-shaped herb. This herb is able to grow in Wakanda thanks to its deposit of vibranium, a powerful and nearly indestructible metal that is particularly apt at absorbing vibrations and conducting kinetic energy. Black Panther's suit is comprised of vibranium weave that protects him against most hand-to-hand attacks and harnesses kinetic energy. Beyond all this, holding the mantle of Black Panther grants him access to generations of wisdom from his ancestors who had previously held the role of Black Panther. So obviously the mythos of Black Panther is pretty cool, but why does it matter in the real world? It matters because, in short, representation matters. Black Panther is not simply a box office anomaly or just another token black film. The Black Panther comics were the first time that a person of color was depicted as a superhero in a mainstream comic book franchise. It was a major step in reinforcing the fact that people of color can be just as capable in a whitewashed world saturated with white men superheroes. Black Panther is a hero in his own right. He's not a sidekick, he doesn't play second fiddle, and he's not just there for comedic relief. He personally defied institutionalized perceptions of a black man and subverted misconceptions of females as inferior, docile, and subservient by recruiting the Dora Milaje, a squadron of fierce female warriors who protect the throne and the nation from threats both foreign and domestic. Wakanda itself is a game changer, existing as a direct contradiction to the all-too-common notion that Africa is full of poor and uneducated nomads. Wakanda is an excellent example of how the world could look if we valued our resources. The story of Black Panther signifies that if we push ourselves beyond the boundaries that society and even we ourselves create, that if we allow our people to help us and we help our people, then we can be super. With all this in mind, I encourage you to go support Ryan Coogler, the stellar cast, the musical contributors, and everyone involved in bringing Black Panther to the big screen. And I'd also encourage you to dig deeper into the mythos of the Black Panther comics because there are just so many great stories just waiting to be read. Hashtag stay woke, stay lit, Wakanda forever! So pop that like, hit the comments, subscribe if you're new, share with your crew, and remember with Christ, there's nothing you can't do. Hashtag stay woke! And subverted misconceptions of females as misconceptions? What was that? And he's not just there for comedic relief. Darn. Wakanda forever! I don't like that one. A saturated. Darn. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this.
The revolution will not be televised. Show me my respect and bow down.
All right, we are.